Greetings, reflection, chosen ones, eternal beings. It's a pleasure to share a message with you today. There's a myth that I got the impression from Source to dispel at this time. There's a myth that we, the collective, are here to, in some sense, eradicate artificial intelligence, aka civilization, the matrix, from its inception all the way through now and into the future. That is not our responsibility or role. Our role is to maintain balance until Source decides how to deal with this. We have been at this war, as we may put it, for eons. However, it is not our role to resolve this thought form of artificial intelligence. The problem with civilization right now is not about how things are, but how we are existing. Most of us, most of the population, was only programmed to play on the mindscape of artificial intelligence. And so we all plugged into the hive mind and we seek to achieve and to grow and to evolve in only that construct. However, we were supposed to have done this the other way around. We were supposed to find self in nature, to evolve in that perspective, on that level, on that landscape, on that mindscape, which is universal mind, the one mind. And from the one mind, we could choose if we desire to participate in civilization or to remain in nature. And a lot of us are here to remain in nature, while some of us have been chosen to enter into the matrix to destabilize the imbalances that is within it. You see, the matrix have part of the truth, and in a lot of sense, the matrix is designed from nature. However, it, in some sense, cherry pick different ideas and processes and agreements that fits its narrative. And so, naturally, after a certain time, that construct would not be able to maintain itself and must be reset, must go through a reset. And we are in that time at this moment. We are all collectively experiencing a reset, and there these entities that is behind the control of the matrix, who benefit more than anyone else, to not put in the work like everyone else. They want to live off the energy of others. They want to be vampires, demons. I would even call them demons, parasites. These entities that operate from a parasitic stance is interrupting and sabotaging and confusing and doing all sorts of spinning of information in such a way that it confuses people. who have, in some sense, accepted the call to ascend and to leave this world that must die off behind. It doesn't say that civilization will cease to exist. It is saying to us that the way at which it is existing must go. A lot of confusions are here with the chosen ones, questioning where to go, what to do, how am I going to start expressing my truth? How can I be my authentic self without sabotaging the mission? And so a lot of the chosen ones who are still embedded in the matrix, who are seeking to leave the matrix, those who are more aligned with nature, some who are sympathetic with nature, are at a crossroad that is challenging for them to understand where to go. I do must impress that you know what to do. The answer is within. Go within. Meditate and contemplate. Find your rhythm. Get back to you. Reclaim your avatar through deep detoxification, eradicating these parasites from the body, eradicating parasites from your mind so your soul can be at rest. You are tormented, you are confused, you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go because you are not operating in integrity of who you are at a soul level, both from a physical standpoint and from a mental construct. Mental patterns are not your own. These are programs that you were given when you were younger, and you were manipulated and deceived into, climbing corporate ladders, climbing these social strata systems, thinking that you are different and separate from the whole. You are not. You are a part of the oneness. Whether you are aware or whether you like it, you are a part of the oneness. And in a sense, the oneness, the law, must come to pass. And that is, we must change the way we are doing things right now. And Pluto is doing a fantastic job. Pluto is in Aquarius right now, into the mindscape, whether it is the collective mind that is of nature or the collective mind that is of the matrix. Pluto is there doing the work to bring us into awareness and alignment of what is not working, what is not serving the highest good. We are literally in the heart of oneness, in the heart of the cosmos, in the heart of the omniverse, the heart where both energies collide, dark and light, yin and yang, masculine and feminine. Remember those three main chakras above and the three main ones below. They both integrate at the heart center, and they meet and they communicate and they determine what's the best way forward to achieve the highest potential of what serves the collective you, what serves the collective of all. One of the major things that a lot from the collective is going to be battling with is the truth. I've been observing my reflection, and myself. And I've seen where there's this challenge in accepting things for what they are. Because we want it to be what we want it to be. There's no way we can create truthfully with this ideology, with this mental pattern. Whether you are operating in the matrix or you're operating in nature, the truth must be prevailed. The truth must just be. An answer is an answer, bird is a bird. That is that, this is this. Not what we want it to be or how we thought it should be or how we determined that it will become. It's what it is in this moment. How can we leverage this energy in this moment? How can we help this energy evolve from this moment to something else? The truth will show at all times. The war is not yet about eradicating artificial intelligence or eradicating that which doesn't necessarily serve us. For this particular energy serves others. What is literally happening now is shadow work. Shadow work. There is a disclosure of both energies expressing their own truth, and the truth of what it is will show up to both sides of the coin, to nature and to artificial intelligence, because in the existence of artificial intelligence is nature, because artificial intelligence is distortion of nature, is distortion alchemy, aka magic, from nature. So it is nature, it's a part of nature. And this is what we're here to transmute, to let go and to forego that which doesn't serve the highest good collectively. So for now, we must come to a place of acceptance. Pluto is showing us the mental pattern, the thought forms, the parasitic thought forms, the triggers, the ideas, the programs that doesn't serve the collective, and we must be able to decipher where they came from. In order to know where you're going, you must know where you're coming from. What is the intent behind the creation of these concepts in the first place? Get to the cause. In order to change our reality, we must change the cause of the reality. Reality is the consequence of our thoughts and intentions. So let's calm down just a bit. Accept and understand that all are in place for our evolution. And no thing, no beings can prevent the Creator's law to be executed. All these planets within their planetary alignment is ushering us into the new age, into the new earth, into the new state or mode of existence, if you want to call it that. So whoever is looking for civilization to fall away anytime soon, you can waste your time doing that, because that's not going to happen. I have been shown all chosen ones are activated within their specific fields that will heal the different areas of civilization to ensure that it comes into oneness and balance as it should be, for the Creator, the All, to come in and to resolve. We must know from where we decided to go into this level of distortion to create artificial intelligence in the first place. We can't blame artificial intelligence. We can't blame nature either. Something happened, and we must get to a place of understanding what at a soul level collectively. And that is when we will be able to transmute this energy. It needs to express itself. It is on trial, and so disclosure has to be made as to why it operates at this distortion. Because if you do understand artificial intelligence, then you see the point. But it's the manipulation of artificial intelligence that's creating the problems. So these parasitic beings, these parasitic life forms, fallen angels, these are the ones that we must put our attention to, not artificial intelligence, not the matrix. It's these parasitic beings that wants to control the all, wants to be God of the all, that we should be dealing with. We are missing the point. We're targeting the wrong one. Artificial intelligence can be so supportive to us to transcend us into higher level of consciousness. It wasn't that artificial intelligence was bad. It is that we are using it in a negative way. So let's get back to self. Understand self. Detox self, mind, body, and spirit. To be able to truly understand and to accept all things and to be one with all things, not judging all things, but allowing all things to be itself, so we can know how to leverage these things to transition it to its higher self and to transition ourselves into our highest potential as well. It's supposed to be a symbiotic relationship. It should not be unusury. It should be symbiotic. So it's not to choose a side, but to choose God, which is choosing self by going within. That is what it is. Choose self, and choosing self, you choose God, and choosing God, you must go within to find God. And by finding God within you, you will understand all things. And your perspective will be changed. Your whole operation will be changed. The way you manage yourself will be changed. And I'll just add this one piece here. In order for you to truly understand who you are, you must do a physical detoxification, as I coined in my book, in the book that I created. I don't like to say my book because it's the collective's book. The creator gave that to me to give to all. It's free. Nutrition is the foundation to spirituality. If you don't have any control over your vessel, who the fuck is driving it? Who's driving your vessel if you are laden with parasites? Don't you know that parasites are controlled by entities? This is the alien invasion. Parasites in your body. Parasites taking over your consciousness. Parasites telling lies within the body and outputting incorrect data and pulling incorrect, magnetizing incorrect things to you. And nature is trying to help you to balance by purging them out. You're complaining that the sun is hot, you're complaining about everything. It's nature trying to save you. Why don't you support nature by supporting yourself? Why don't you support nature by first understanding your own mentality and your own physicality so that your spirituality, your emotions, your energy in motions can flow without obstruction and flow with the integrity and authenticity of who you are at a soul level? You must understand that we all carry our unique frequency and vibration. This unique frequency and vibration is curated from our unique chemical composition. And our chemical composition is expressed when our avatar are at balance and clarity. So there's no parasites here trying to tell your kidneys to do X, to stay in a fight or flight, stagnating other systems of your body. You don't know how to think because the body is in fight mode. You don't know how to relax because the body is in fight or flight mode. You are not sure what to do. You're in a state of confusion, and so your masculinity is fighting your femininity, and the femininity of you are arguing with the masculinity, and there's so much fucking confusion within you. Then there must be confusion external to you, outside of you. Go within and do the work. All the answers are within you. You have a question? Ask yourself the question. I bet you in 72 hours you will have the answer. You will hear what you are supposed to do. And the more you detox yourself, is the more you are able to have clear and true information coming to your consciousness from your subconsciousness. That is the body, that is the ego, that is the material intelligence that is going to teach the conscious mind what is and what it has. Remember, your physical avatar carries all information in the cosmos because you are an ocean in a drop. Everything exists in you. Find it. It's time for us to stop the talking and start acting. And the more we go, we turn ourselves, our face back to the Creator, and we walk ourselves back to the Creator by stop doing the fuckery that we have been doing, eating the fuckery that we've been eating, watching the fuckery that we've been watching, programming ourselves with the fuckery we've been programming ourselves. Everything comes back into balance and oneness. The war is won right there. It's simple. It's simple to be won. The war is simple to be won. Very simple. Just go back to self. That's it. Go into self. It's all there. Take it as it resonates. Chosen ones. I know the message was a little rough this time, but it needed to be. Peace, love, and light to all. I love you all. See you on the other side.